It's about that time. There's nothing like a shiner on Texas Brew and Barbecue. Hey guys, my name is Khristy Sherrell and I'm your official backyard ambassador for Recteq. We are doing some fajitas today and we're doing them on the bullseye. I have the flat top accessory for the bullseye, so it turns it into a griddle, which makes it really versatile. I really enjoy having that flat top accessory for it. So what we're gonna do, usually when you make fajitas, you will marinate the skirt steak or the flank steak in your marinade, and then you'll cook the whole piece of meat, then cut it up afterwards. Today, I am going to take the meat, I'm gonna cut it first, then we're gonna put it in our marinade, then we're gonna cook it. Why do you do that? Well, it makes it very tender, and it's a melt in your mouth bite whenever you bite into one of these. So let's get started. Very simple. We are gonna take our skirt steak. I put this in the freezer for about 45 minutes to firm it up, and it's gonna make it easier for us to cut this in thin slices. Let me show you something here in case you don't know about skirt steak. Well, if you see the grains going this way, you don't want to cut with the grain, because if you cut with the grain, when you go to take a bite, you're going to be pulling on those fibers and it's going to be super rough. So you want to cut against the grain here, not with the grain. Against the grain, and you're going to cut those slices, and it makes for a very tender bite, and it's just way better. So we're going to take our steak, cut it in half here, and we are going to start cutting our slices. I like to cut them thin because the thinner they are, the more tender they will be. See how that firmed up by being in the freezer? Just makes it easier to cut into it. Who doesn't love fajitas? And who doesn't love fajitas that we marinate in beer? A nice, weedy beer. All right, now that I have all of the skirt steak sliced up, we are gonna season it real quick with Ray's Loco Gringo rub. This is a brand new rub from Recteq. Go to recteq.com, get their rubs. This is a awesome rub, brand new. We're gonna throw a season on it real quick. We're just gonna hit it because we're gonna hit it again when it cooks. There's gonna be so much flavor in this, it's gonna be crazy. All right, take a zip top bag. This is a gallon. Take our meat, put it in the bag. We're gonna take some fresh cut onion. We're gonna put that in here. I chopped some garlic cloves in half, mashed them. Put that in there. I like to take soy sauce and put in there. I can do about a half a cup of soy. And we are gonna take this beautiful Shiner Bock Oktoberfest, and we are gonna pour that in here. We're gonna make sure that all of that juice gets in there. Like so. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side and I'm gonna let it marinate for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm only gonna marinate it for 20 minutes. I know there's somebody out there just screaming right now, you gotta marinate that thing 24 hours. Well, you marinate yours for 24 hours. You marinate it for 4 hours. I don't care how long you marinate it. I'm gonna do it for about 20 minutes because I've done this before, and 20 minutes works. Nobody freak out in the YouTube comments. All right, we're gonna set this aside. Now we are gonna chop up our peppers, and we're gonna start cooking those peppers. And once we get those cooked, it's time for the meat. Let's get to cutting. Now we're gonna throw some oil right here on this griddle. couple tablespoons of oil, and we are going to take our vegetables. Look at those, beautiful. Look at all that color. And we are going to cook those up. If I didn't mention it earlier, I have the bullseye set to 450, which gets this flat top screaming hot. I always like to cook my vegetables first because they take longer than the meat. I moved the vegetables over here to this fajita plate, and we are going to start putting our meat directly from here right on the flat top. The good thing about cutting them up in slices too is it will cook faster. So we're just going to let it sit there and cook. All right, guys, look at this. Meat sizzling, got tortillas heating up, veggies look beautiful. I think it's time to make a taco. Would you look at that? That is a great looking fajita. Some pico here. Put some cheese on it. Look at that thing. All right, here we go. It's good. I can't say anything else about it. It's great. It's fantastic. I'm gonna go eat it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers. I gotta find a beer.